Jumate everybody, this is the third LP position review video where I share one of my latest LP plays, where I share my analysis, thoughts, and what decision did I made. So let's jump into it. Before I show you the actual position, I wanted to speak about what happened at the same day before. And what I did is, from time to time, I'm searching for different strategies, and the source of inspiration are other wallets. So it's not a secret that you can use a tool with the name LP Agent, where you can search for wallets and look for other pools. And what I did find is a wallet that has a strategy quickly in and out on big candles like here. So tokens that I recently pumped very well, and he formed it from the top. He has different ranges, so mostly like 100 bin, one-sided bin steps. When the token goes a little bit down, he opens a new one with high volume on Sol, and tokens that are also have a big volume. So he forms it and very quickly, like 5 to 10 minutes, maybe up to an hour, and he moves this move to the downside and exiting when it bigger pump. So this is the strategy, and I look at it, found it a bit interesting. Also looked how the actual token played out. So great. Then at the evening, at the same day, we have this news, and of course there's a token that was already there, so it's KOL scan. And when we see at the chart, we have like a really nice big green candle here. So I saw this and I entered this pool. And let me jump back to show you the 4 steps. So I wanted to do the same as the other wallet, so form it from the top, but I don't want it to go too much risk, because you have to be confident with this strategy, and you need some experience on that. So it shouldn't be the first one where you like go all in or increase your liquidity on that. So I played it like I usually play like risky tokens. I start with I use my layer cake strategy first of all, so one position after another, and I used like not much liquidity on it. So I started like around 2 Sol, then increased the next to double the amount of Sol. The next position is then 4, 8, and 16, and so on. So I entered the position, I created then another one, I closed the first one, created a third one, because my assumption was, and this is very important here, so I played this LP like this would play out like this. So my assumption was the token will go down. It will not, like I didn't played it like it will go a little bit down and then it will go up. And then we see this, this uprise moves that we sometimes see with 4 to 5 pumps. So I was not expecting like this. So I didn't play it like this. I had the assumption it will go down as much as it could and will bottom somewhere around minus 70 to 80%. So this was my assumption, and with this assumption I also played it. Every bounce, I used the bounce to exit the upper position. So a little bit of pump, exiting. So here I can also show you the actual LP chart screen of my first position. So this was the first position. We can zoom a little bit in. So I got in, I waited for a first bounce and exited. Next one, so next position, I waited for the pump and here was the exit. Third one, same rule, same strategy, same behavior. Forming to the downside, pump, exiting. And the fourth one was like my last position, and I was expecting a sideways move. So this was my expectation, because it, in my opinion, it would play out like exactly like this. And before I got to sleep, I closed, I can show you this on the chart here. I closed my third position because I wasn't sure that where we will, let's say, bottom and where we go this longer sideways move. So I had my fourth position and my third position, and I thought it would be great. I wouldn't go risky, so I closed it. So long story short, and I leave the fourth one, and it wasn't that good decision when we look at it later. But now we starting to go in this area. So now the fourth position is actually working, like here in this zone. And yeah, we'll see. It was just less risky. And yeah, I did some mistakes by entering the position because I didn't enter the amount of SOL that I wanted. We had like big volatility. Some of the transaction failed, and in the hurry of time, I just used less liquidity that I usually would do with my strategy and my conviction. So yeah, but anyways, it played out. This was the actual result. So first, second, third position, and at the moment we are around here with the fourth position. And as I told you, like 6 against 16, so I did some mistakes. But anyways, so these are my analysis and how I played it out. So for beginners, it was actually not that hard. It was volatile, but you had enough time because of minus 49%. It also good for, let's say, for beginners. Of course, you need some experience and clicking and making fast decisions. But anyways, with this strategy, it was actually pretty much a safe play. Yeah, so it wasn't like forming it with the 20 bin step, and on the second chart it wasn't that big degen game like, for example, mythical potatoes would do on forming it with a tighter range. This could also be a great strategy and a great play for beginners and advanced LPs. So yeah, let me know what you think about it, and yeah, see you in the next video.